can we bring about a good society? Not ideologically, not as an utopia, not as something to be done, achieved, but a society, which means a relationship between two people, is society. You following all this? Can we, as a group, create such a good society? Now wait a minute. The Greeks formulated, the Hindus formulated, and probably Chinese. But we are not formulating anything. We are not saying the ideal society must be this, this, this. We are not saying that. Because that becomes a utopia, an ideal to be pursued. You're following all this? Something to be done. We are talking about a good society which can only come into being when you, as a human being, a representative of all mankind, I wonder if I'll come into that, hold on to it, are responsible to another human being. When we say you are the whole of mankind, psychologically you are, right? You may have a different shape of head, lighter skin or darker skin, better food, therefore you're taller. In a temperate climate, your name may be different, but psychologically, we live at the same level. Sorrow, pain, anxiety, frustration, a sense of hopeless loneliness, great sorrow. You follow? This exists right through the world. This is a fact. It is not an idea which you accept. If you go to India, you see the same phenomena there as here. There are darker people, overpopulated, poverty, but psychologically they are anxious, insecure, confused, miserable, worship something which they imagine, just like here. So there is great similarity. And psychologically it is the same movement, very modified. But the source of this movement is the same for all mankind, right? You see this? Not as an idea, but as an actuality, that is what is happening, right? So you are the rest of mankind. If you see that, you won't give such tremendous importance to yourself. Your personal anxieties, your personal fulfillment, all the self-centered, egotistic problems, because you're like everybody else. But you have to solve it. Right? So, we are saying I'm getting rather tired, are you? We are saying a good society can come into being immediately. Not something to be achieved in the future. That good society can come into being only when we think together, which means no division between you and another. Then our whole conduct changes, right? Do you see that? Then one does not exploit the other, either sexually or in various psychological subtle ways. Right? At least verbally follow this. But verbally means nothing. Like following empty air. Holding empty ashes in your empty hand. So, we are saying a good society which must exist in this terrible world, in this murderous world, immoral society, if a group of us can think together. Therefore, I asked, what is the relationship of you to another if there is no psychological future? See, you understand what has happened? Do you? What has happened to a mind? Please listen. What has happened to a mind that has been accustomed, trained, educated, conditioned to accept the whole pattern of a life which is based on the future? That has been your way of life. In that is involved the constant effort to become, to achieve, competition, comparison, imitation, the struggle. If intelligently you don't accept that way of living, which means that you do not accept in your relationship with another future, then what takes place in your mind? What has happened to your mind?